Hey, so in this video we're going to go over the dynamic lateral lunge. So similar to the static lateral lunge, except now if I'm starting on my left side and I step to the right, I'm not going to come back to the left, I'm actually going to end on that right side and then alternate and come back to the left side. So I continuously change positions or where my neutral stance is going to end up. Alright, so now I just have to worry about, now I'm focusing on moving from side to side during this. So it's going to just a little more advanced progression before we go on to any more progressions with this movement, where you can take the dynamic and then turn it into a walking lateral lunge by just going into one step, then to the next step. All right, so first we'll start with a regular dynamic lateral lunge, and this will be the range I'm going to be staying on, just staying on this mat. So I'm going to go to my right side, and I know I want to have the feet hip distance apart. So ankle's going to be right in line with the hips. All right, pelvis tucked, head back, chin in. So we keep that model the entire time, always working with that model, trying to maintain that as you move. And if you lose that focus or lose that balance, then anytime you lose that alignment, just come back and reset it. And if you can't reset it, then you're done with the exercise. All right, so I'll start up here and I'm gonna go into my lateral position. Again, I know my width already because I've measured it before, just from starting in a standard position and knowing, okay, this is how wide I want to be. If I go wider in this, then it's going to feel a little awkward, and if I go too narrow, then I'm not going to be able to shift enough. So I know where I want to get to, and if you don't, then just take your time and practice just doing a weight shift in your wide position to make sure that you feel a good 70% and 30% weight shift. All right, so remember, if I am doing that weight shift, then the leg that I'm bending and going down into should be about 70% of weight on this leg and about 30% of this weight into this leg, just to maintain some balance in the body. All right. So now starting with the dynamic, I'm gonna inhale, take my step and exhale, push off and finish here. Then inhale, take my step and exhale, push off with the left leg and finish here. Push off a little bit with the right leg, but most of the weight, again, 70-30, so 70% push off for sure with that left leg. All right, make sure that you're putting the weight into the glutes, so you're helping you use the glutes to make sure that you can keep your knee protected. All right, you don't want to put too much weight, too much rotation or shear on the knee. All right, so you really want to load properly, load the hips properly. Exhale. Remember to manage the pelvis. Then I'll show from the side. If I go inhale, last one each. Okay, so that's going to be your dynamic lateral lunge.